Hello, everyone. This is David Castillo, and let me introduce to new generation for English meeting by the side, left and right. I don't know because I am a little dyslexic, but in this moment I introduce to the students.
Hi everyone, my name is Noemi. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, what's up, guys? My name is Dario. I'm in fourth grade right now.
Well, this is a English meeting because I'm production for the Radio Prepa 2. Now we're gonna talk about the English and Spanish because this program is for the students and the community to try to learn and speak another idioma. And well, tell us what do you think about the difficult to English?
I'll start first, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, so when I started learning English, the language for me was just like so easy because I have a lot of cousins that they are from US, they are Americans, and for me to start listening and speaking with them was just like so cool for me because they were like, hey, you know, I need this, and this, and that was like the start for me for speak. But there was just like this difficult thing that I had because when they talked to me, they were like, oh, like more like fluent. But
Okay.
then I started school and the English subject came and it was just like so different. O sea, había como un contraste porque for me the English is like so natural. It's like because you just need to talk and that's all you need to do. But then they start with this tiempo verbal, que esto. For me was just like, oh my goodness, stop. Please wait a minute. I don't know what you're talking about. And then I came to the high school and I met this teacher and he said something like, oh, you can speak English. And I said, yes, I can speak English, but not your English.
Yeah, these are difficult because uh, speak and write, but you think in English.
Yeah, because when I'm speaking English, like I'm doing right now, it's just like, oh, it's like thinking in English, and it's just like, oh, everything is English. But then I came here and they trying to teach you like you need to speak the language, but you need to think in your own language. It's just like this difficult thing that happens when you're trying to study.
Yes, this that's a little difficult to translation the idiom in the mind, but it's a how do you say
a
the
very.
barrier? What do you do?
For example, for me, since I was a child, my sister can speak English perfectly. She also has a lot of meanings in English. But I think for me, it was mostly just like a natural thing because I don't know how I learned it. Since I was a child, I remember that in elementary school, like they said I could speak English, but I really couldn't because I'm actually dyslexic even in my own language, but
I am too.
but like in let's say yeah like ninth grade kinda I started doing Duolingo. I have
Okay.
like 3 years now, I think, and I think like that was how I learned how to write it. So I cannot actually speak it because of my condition. I get confused a lot, and I say things like this. I say like when I stutter a lot. So like you see,
Like.
I can actually speak it, but not everything.
Oh, and that's such different thing that I have because I have the o sea, yo tengo la facilidad that I can speak it. I can speak the language, I can feel the language, but you can ask me to write something and I can but at the same time I can't because that without oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing because I'm not good even at my own language. Okay, I have like this problem even in Spanish, and I can do something in Spanish like a big text, and I can't. So if you're trying to tell me that I have to do something like a homework in English, I can, but at the same time I can't because that's not no, okay. That's not my thing.
Yeah, we're two different people. Like
Yeah,
we're the opposite of each other.
yeah, I know, and it's just like so funny because like we were classmates since first semester, right?
Yeah.
And the first time I met him and I have a conversation with him, I was just like, "Oh, you can speak English? Oh, yes, you can too." It was just like, "Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, what is your name? Oh, yes." And we were when we started meeting each other, we said like, "Oh, you can write it. Oh, you can speak it. Oh, you can read it. Oh, you can listen it."
This is the difficult to speak English because when we speak in Spanish, it's the same. Uh, Many days ago, I teach in class with my students and say this problem, but in Spanish because an example, sometimes say many words, but in the formal, but sometimes speak in informal language. This is the difficult to try to speak in another language because I don't know the word.
Yeah, I know, and there is actually something that I want to say because in Spanish we have like this form to call something. As an example, when I'm trying to call my mom, I say, "Hey, madre, usted, o mi abuelita, usted." O sea, yo les hablo como con respeto.
Ajá.
Okay, but the first time I went to GCPenney, there is a store in US called GCP, and I was there with a Karen and an old white lady, and I had like this problem, like, how am I supposed to tell you? I want to call you, but I don't know how am I supposed to call you. I mean, that was the first language barrier I ever had in my life because I was just like a little poor 12 years old child. Yeah, the first time she was visiting US, America, and I was completely lose my mind. I was out of my mind, and I had yo tenía la necesidad because I wanted to get something. I mean, like a blues. And there was this lady like in front of me, like between me and the thing that I wanted to have, but I didn't know how to call her. You know? Yeah, that was like my first problem.
Okay. And you,
About what?
the same problem.
Like when I talk in English, I usually do it with friends, but they're well, not to be racist, but they're black, so I have a lot. I change a lot when I'm talking like that. I use a lot of words that I can't say right now. But yeah, basically the way I talk in English mostly slang, so it's really difficult to talk in a formal form because like her problem with the lady, I actually call everyone that I don't know sir or mom because I don't have the confidence to talk to them in a normal language because mostly I don't know, I'm a shy person. I don't like to talk to people first. I completely talk to me first. Then my bad. And well, that's basically it. I don't have that much of a confidence with other people, but I do treat them with respect.
So, what do you recommend to the students to aprender,
Learn?
learn to English?
I'd say change everything to English. Like for example, for me, my sister made me change my cell phone to English. Like everything I saw on YouTube, Netflix, and things like that, I had to do it in English with subtitles.
Mm,
Subtitles?
Subtitles. And yeah, basically that's it. Just change everything to English. That's the same way babies learn their native language from hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, practice is important, but I'd say school doesn't teach the most important thing. They treat you like a program that you have to follow, but not really like a person.
Okay. And you?
If you really want to learn the language, you have to start with changing everything. I mean, you have to change the way you think, the way you talk, because there are just like, oh, could be the same, but they can't be the same. I mean, there are like some things that could be like you can say it like the same way, but it cannot be like that. When I really started just like speaking the language, for me it was just like changing my life because I could start speaking it, but for me it was just like okay, repeating what I know that this song says. So if you really want to, you have to start speak hearing music or changing the subtitles in your Netflix series. I mean, I don't know, but if you have the like this idea that you can speak, you should start watching some YouTube videos of people that can really speak English, like some teachers that they that.
Okay. So in this time, you need to make a cloud conversation for the student from to easy speak. So do you recommend to make a club the the speak in English?
Mhm. You have how can I say it? You have to trust yourself in the language. You really have to trust in yourself. So the in the moment that you trust yourself and you say, "Oh, I really need to do it," you need to start speaking the language. For
Okay.
me, that was the first step I took when I was learning, having a conversation with my niece and tell her, "Oh, Mia, can you please borrow me your shoes? Mia, can I please have a water or something like that?" It like you have to take the first step if you really want to speak the language and having like these little conversations, but you don't know if they would really help you, but they really help with learning.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to trust yourself and start speaking in English if you really want to.
It's the obligación now.
Una obligación total. Because the first time you speak in English, your whole world changed. It's just
Change
like
the mind.
it changed the mind.
No speaking in Spanish.
Yeah,
How do you say desconocer?
or no.
No Spanish.
Yeah, yeah, it's totally different. Because I'm actually now thinking in English, and it changed completely my mind. I started speaking the language. So yeah, that is my recommendation for you. If you really want to learn the language, you have to speak it. Because once you spoke it, you completely change your mind. I mean, you start thinking in English, and when you speak, everything changed. You became a native person.
Okay.
Like I said, we're different people. Like, I don't trust
Two
myself
different
at all.
people.
Like, I'm actually right now thinking in English a lot. I have this whole thing to read, but I can actually trust myself to do it. Like I'm stuttering a lot. It's not because I'm nervous. It's just like I get stuck in it. Like we're completely different.
We're completely different person. I mean, I'm sweating. I mean, I'm shy, you know? And doing this for me is just like totally out of my comfort zone, you know? But I really think that if we keep doing like this, we can really have like this trust process that could make us more native person in the language. So if you guys really want to learn the language, you really have to speak it.
Okay.
stay together with something with someone that actually speaks it. Like for example, her.
Oh my
I'm
goodness,
learning a
thank
lot.
you.
Like I'm learning a lot right now. I hope she can learn a lot from me too. But yeah, that's basically it. Just stay together with someone that speaks the language, and also change everything to English. Like things of sort of like music or videos, or also I don't know what to say with that. Reading in English. Like I don't know if you guys watch Mr. Beast,
Oh
but
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
some
watched
people do
those.
it in Spanish. But if they start watching it in English, it's gonna be a whole lot of different.
Yeah, that's completely true.
Okay, it's a recommend for the student and the people watching and learning to program English meeting. This is a more too easy and understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? And in the this time is too difficult change a mind for the student doesn't learn to English.
Oh, I have like this problem with my friends. They don't trust in themselves, you know. When we are at for English class, they are just like, "Can you help me with this? Can you help me with this?" And that's the problem. That's where the problem starts, you know, because you need to learn the language. Now it's not that in this time it's not that oh I want. It's that I need to learn it. I mean for life, it completely changed the way you live. I always tell to my best friend, okay, you have me. You can speak with me. If you feel like you really want, you can speak with me, and I will teach you what I know. So please get closer with me and ask me whatever you want, but I want to help you. Like, hey, pass me the homework. I want. I want.
But don't you don't bad person for the friends?
Oh yeah, of course I am. I mean, I became the devil, you know. I
So
mean,
mean.
You too?
Yeah, I don't like to help them, so they learn. Like they're not gonna have me all their life.
No,
They're not, they're not my
I
children.
understand. Yes, I understand the problem because I when I was a boy in the high school, I had the same problem. My friends say me, no, this is push me, try to understand. And so in my case, I to understand the English in finally my career. That,
yeah,
that's a very difficult.
yeah, it's very difficult. It's more difficult when you don't have idea about the language. When everything you know is, "Hi, my name is," and that's all. And that's the problem that me as a student, when I was starting with the language, I had. But it was a problem I had because, like I said before, if we don't have this confidence in ourselves, we can't start speaking the language, and we're gonna stay there. It's like I don't move behind, but I don't move like this after, like being in the same time every time in the same place. I don't like yeah. I'm sorry, English is not my first language, but yeah. Yeah, I like I said before, I became the devil when I don't gave them the homework. But it's just like I try to make them take the first step to learn English because it's just like you can't. You think, oh, I can. It's just like so difficult, just like so this and this and this. But I tell to my best friend, you can't. It's not that difficult. Once you start speaking, it became just like so easy.
It's like a Spanish. How to speak in Spanish? Mm, Listen,
Hearing,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The grammar is not difficult in Spanish and English too, but you need to
push
fly.
them.
Uh huh.
It's just like when you're starting and riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like your dad is holding you. It's holding your back, and with the two little llantas behind, and you start like wow, woo. But then once you know how to do it, it becomes just like so easy. Is one thing you have for your life. How to ride a bicycle? It's like English. Like once you had it, it flies.
Out of a
Okay.
sudden, you do it alone. You don't need someone else to do it for you.
I didn't. I didn't have anyone in my house. Now I can say, oh, my family can speak English. Yeah, but I teach them.
They did it before me.
Yeah. I mean,
Good.
my mom says, "How did you learn English?" Because my daughter's friend is asking, "How did you learn English?" And I'm like, "Oh, I wake up one day, I get up one day, and I just start speaking.
Just only speak.
Ya,
Yeah.
o sea, me levanté y ya, no hablé. Dije, bueno, today is a day that I'm gonna start speaking English.
I just woke up and it came into my mind.
Yeah, yeah, it was just like that. I never did an English class before, a formal English class. I have never been in a English institute like Prolix or something like that. I've never been in some place like that.
Wow. So you recommend the student and the audience to speak.
Speak.
Yeah.
When you once you speak, as I said, it changes everything. You have to trust yourself. Really trust yourself. We can make mistakes, but even when an American person, European person, any person comes to our country and tries to speak Spanish, they get just like wrong. You know, they make some mistakes when they try like, hola, quiero yo querer esto, yo querer aquello, o sea, anything. It happens the same, but when you start speaking, it changes because you know, oh, this sounds better. Oh, I can use it. Oh, like that. And after that happens, you don't have to translate the words because suddenly they appear.
Yeah. It's a repetition of words that make you just try those in
Like
automatically
in
in your head.
Spanish.
Yeah. Like for example, we're the same as someone from America trying to learn English that someone from Mexico trying to learn English. Like for example, for me, I like I said, explore a lot, but since I hang around with my friends that I think they're from Chicago, if I'm not wrong. But like they talk so different from me. When I try to speak with them in Spanish, they don't let me. They basically just say, "Nah, we don't speak that," and they don't even try. They basically force me to speak in English, and it's not bad. I won't say that, but it's like they get you out of your box of comfort. That basically just make you adapt to it. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, basically, if you hang around with a lot of people that speak English, you at some point get it.
Yeah, that's basically what you have to do. It's not just like, oh, I have to see a lot, or I have to watch a lot of videos. I have to go to English school. It's nothing like that. Just hang out with people that can really speak the language, and you're gonna learn it.
Yeah, at some point.
Like my cousins, they forced me to speak English. They really forced me to speak English. I mean, I have a little niece that is 7 years old, and when he wants to tell me something, he's like, "Hey, Mimi, do you really?" Just like, Julian, please wait a minute. I mean, you're a 7-year-old, and I usually speak with a 35-year-old. Okay, there is like this
Damn.
little difference, and my family is in two sides in California. One part of my family lives in Los Angeles, and another part lives in San Francisco. So there is like this little language barrier that they have with each other because my San Francisco family, they speak is like, oh, like so like this and this is like more confident, like more luxury, like like with this accent, this expensive accent. But when I talk to my LA family, they have like this accent like this American accent, Black American accent, and it changed completely my mind.
Did you speak it with Chinese?
Yeah,
It's
in Korean town.
It's more difficult to
Yeah,
speak.
I, I, yeah. With a Chinese, a Japanese, and a Korean person, I sound really free. Oh, even a Philippine person. The husband of one of my cousins is Philippine,
Wow.
but he is Philippine American, like the
Yeah.
same. But here he has this accent, this Philippine accent, and it changed. It changed the accent changed everything. So if you really want to, you have to hang out with people with different accents, specifically different accents.
Yeah, when,
Totally.
when you get it, it's completely different.
Yeah. Oh, don't ask me to talk with an Afro American person. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, what my
More the speaking is more slow, speed.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video of these like Maya. I don't know. It's just like a black mom talking with his black son,
Mhm.
and the boy is washing dishes, and the mom says, "Hey, James, what you doing?" And
It's a,
and the little guy say, "Hey, mom, washing dishes." What? You washing dishes? But you making mess. You make a mess. And the mom says, and the kid says, "Mom, you are using them though. You can clean it." But in the accent they have, it's just like so different for what I usually hear. So
Okay.
yeah, hear the accent of each people because each accent is so different. I have like I my cousin says that I have this San Francisco accent.
You actually do. I want to.
Okay, well, we're gonna to find out the program for the new generation and English meeting. How do you feel this moment?
I won't lie. Actually, more than nervous, I'm excited. Like, I won't lie. Being here is like I don't know a whole nother experience. Even though I've been here before, it's actually to be with my bro mostly. It's more like completely different because in the last time I was here, it was more formal. Now I'm talking like however I want. Like I'm not subjected to a subject. I'm not holding back the things I want to say because I can actually say it. It's so different and it feels at the same time so right. How do you feel? Like honestly,
Oh, oh, that's a tough question. When I came here, I felt just like so nervous. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
never too
uh,
about.
I'm usually a shy person. I don't talk this much when I meeting a new person, and for me, it was just like this. I had this emotion. I was so excited. I couldn't sleep yesterday because I was really so excited because this was a project that I really wanted to do. And being here with my bro, it was just like so fun. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah. You
it's not
enjoy this program, no?
yeah,
and
Because it's a funny and happy to make a speaking English.
mhm,
we're doing basically just for the love of the art. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
so remember this is format for different. When you went to the other time, the last
yeah.
semester, this the format different to the program. So this is more informal because the necessary in this program is to speak, speak and listen the other side.
Yeah, we're basically just doing it for the laws. We're not holding back what we're trying to do, but we are also not being let's say this calificado. Yeah,
qualified.
Qualified.
kind of. But like that's the point. We're doing this for you all to hear, and because we want to do it, there's nothing that holds us that basically makes us do a straight line of things that we have to say. But yeah, basically that's it. This is purely for fun.
Yeah, and there's something I want to add to this conversation. none of us can really speak English. Okay, I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah, we know.
no, I mean we can speak the language, but we don't know the language. For me, I'm talking for myself. There is a lot whole world of words that I don't have the idea what they mean. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just using the words I know, the words I have in my box inside of my head. Okay, so if you guys say, oh, or you guys think, oh, they can really speak English. Oh, they can. Oh, well, it's not it. I mean, we can speak the language, but not like that old. So if you guys trust yourself, you can speak and look more confident. You don't really need to know all the words. Okay,
Okay.
you just trust yourself. I mean, I'm trusting myself and I'm having this conversation. So, guys, really trust yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, we're completely opposite. I know a lot of words. I just don't know how to say them. Like for example, if I say I want to go to my crib, do you understand that? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, for example, crib. Yeah, but like it's basically I actually want to say it, but I don't know how to say it. We're completely different people.
With the accent.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the accent is something that makes everything completely different.
the accent that actually makes me confused is British, like British.
British.
For example,
Oh, you
saying
have a British accent and I have American accent.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean, my big thing that I can say that I can speak English is listening and speaking. In American speaking listening, and he's just like writing, reading British.
No.
I mean, totally the opposite.
yeah, we're completely the
We're
opposite.
completely different.
That's the compliment to the speak.
Yeah, that's the fun part that we're completely different, but we understand each other. Like, for example, right now, I was gonna say I want to follow a wall, but yeah, just just because I don't say that because I know we're gonna get confused at some point. But yeah, it's basically fun to speak in different matters.
Okay.
It's just like when you talk with yourself in the mirror and you say like a lot of funny things that you don't have idea what are you saying, but you're saying it. It's just like that. It's like looking yourself in another mirror and having a conversation with you. It's totally that.
Okay. Okay. Well, we finally this program, the English meeting. Now we to recommend the other programs and listen and watching the Radio Prepados and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, the platform. So I say thanks and goodbye.
See you guys.
See you guys. Thank you.